Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm your host, Fred Schultz. We're trying to get our last guest on tonight. I got some great people that are on tonight. I've got Steve McGuire from the Unknown Podcast. I say it wrong, but he'll correct me when he comes on. And I've got Mr. William Bailey. He's always on. Just a host of information. And I've got my little buddy back finally, Florida Freddy. I will call him Freddy the Ref, but his real name is Freddy Valente. And I miss this little guy. I'm glad he's back here. And I got him smiling. Geez, I haven't seen a guy smile in forever, you know? I mean, I look at his picture on Facebook and I start crying. I mean, what the hell is going on? So I'm glad he's back with us. And we're trying to get on Mr. Mike Barney. Now, I sent him the link. I don't know what is going on. Hey, Robert Hanson, good evening to you too, buddy. And Kenny Stewart. Kenny, I got to tell you, that guy is always on. Just what a terrific guy. He really, really is. Just a great guy and hell of a museum. Am I right? I mean, we had him on a few weeks ago and it was just terrific. And now that I'm into a few weeks ago, I'm going to start. I want to thank everybody last week. I had some great guests on last week. I had Dan and John Colby from Immortal Air right there. And it was great. As a matter of fact, when I pull Freddy up, Freddy has his Immortal Air shirt on too. So he's looking good. Oh yeah, I see him in the green room. He's pretty good. And Kenny, we're going to have you back on again too. Don't you worry about that. You are a very good interview. Kenny's like William Bailey. You know, these guys come on and you think they're in a damn store. They've got just so many markers behind them. You know, it's just mind-boggling. It's cool as hell, though. I'll say it's cool as hell. And then I also want to thank, I had a new guest on last week, Mr. Henry Hank Emery. And he was just terrific. Hank's one of them guys that, you just really love having him on. Andy Starrett, Andy, Allie, remember Allie Foundation. Terrific guy, Andy. Thank you very much for chiming in. Hey, we got your buddy Steve on tonight. Steve and Freddy, that's, like putting yin and yang on here. But this should be pretty damn good anyhow, man. And Dirk Gadberry. Dirk was on last week, too. Dirk, you were terrific, buddy. I can't thank you enough. Dirk and I, we go way, way back. Dirk, I actually gave him his first shot at playing professional, and the guy has done nothing but go straight up from there. And his son, I'm just proud as hell of that guy. So he was really, really good. And then obviously we had Mr. Bailey on last week, and Mr. Bailey's on again this week. So, and somebody said, happy birthday, Richard Wilcox. So obviously it's Richard's birthday. So I don't know if it was yesterday or today. So Richard, from all of us, from all of my viewers, from everybody, well, how about you, Freddy? Okay, Freddy too. Everybody says happy birthday to Richard. And thank you. And it's ought to be a good night. Andrew Starrett. Andy's terrific. We've had Andy on a few times. He's a heck of an interview. The guy's kind of like him and Bill Bailey. They're kind of like a comedy act with these guys. If I could talk them into hitting the road, I could probably make some money with them. But, these guys are pretty funny, but they won't do it. And I got some great guests tonight. I've got Steve McGuire. I've got Freddy Valente. I've got William Bailey. And we were trying to get Mr. Mike Barney on. He's a guy that's, it's pretty cool. And they take and donate thing. He has a New England chapter, and things are donated to him. And then they help get kids going in to play paintball, which I think is just extremely cool as hell, period. And everybody see, I got a Vulcan shirt on. Remember now, guys, Christmas is coming up. Oh, I see we've got Mike in the green room. All right, we're going to be pulling Mike up in just a little while. Outstanding. Very, very cool. But yeah, Christmas is coming up. The guys at Belkin, Gino and everybody and the whole crew there, they're ready to help you guys out and get you stuff before Christmas. Because, guys, Christmas is like next week. You know what? I mean, oh my gosh, Freddy's shaking his head. You knew it was next week, Freddy. Come on. So anyhow, you get a chance. You have paintball stuff. They've got everything. Paintball, airsoft, the whole 9 yards. Jump on Belkin.com and check it out. Okay? And I'm telling you, they've got a ton of stuff. I bought a shirt from them. I got another shirt pretty close over this way. The camera's backwards, not me. So anyhow, you get a chance, jump on there real quick. Now I want to quick give my shout outs before I bring my guests on here real quick. Obviously, I start with Tim Schloss. Tim's the man. That I know where that jacket is. Used to be Tiger Stripe Camouflage. Now he's Gateway Paintball. And it's in St. Louis, as Tim would say, 10 minutes from the airport. It's a hell of a field. William Bailey and Bud Orr went there a couple of months ago, and they said it was just terrific. So if you guys are in a chance, you're in the St. Louis area, or you guys want to drive maybe, 100, 150 miles from another place to check out a really cool field, go check out Gateway Paintball. You're going to love it. Tim's a great guy. Tell him Fred sent you. Go bug the hell out of him. You'll love it. And then Mr. John Colby and my buddy Dan Colby from Immortal Air. I had them on last week. They were just terrific interview. We're going to be doing a Christmas show. We're going to link up with the Unknown Podcast and Flagpole next week. And we are going to have a Christmas show, and these guys are going to be on live, period. And I'm going to pull William Bailey on live, and we're going to pull Freddy on live. It's just going to be live, man. You're going to want to be there, believe me. And Steve and I'll talk a little bit about that a little bit more as the show goes on, because we got some cool things that we want to do with that too. So again, and now I want to say hi to Mr. Tom K. Tom was on a couple of weeks ago from Airgun Designs. What a great interview. Tom's going to be back on a couple more times, actually. He's going to come on the Christmas show. And then Tom's going to be back on again after the first of the year. The guy's just got a wealth of stories. I mean, the stories are incredible, and he's a hell of a storyteller. So I'm looking forward to having my friend Tom K back on. And Bud Orr. Bud, again, like Tom K, he needs no introduction. Bud, War Game Products, Autococker. Everybody knows Bud Orr. Bud watches the show all the time, and we hope to have Bud on here pretty soon. Bud's a terrific person. He's been great for paintball, and we absolutely love it. And Rainey and Juby Boucher. Okay, they had paintball news back in the day. These two put out the newspaper twice a month, and they had advertisers, so that's what paid for it. But they never charged the players, guys. They did all the work and set this thing up twice a month and would send it out across the United States. You knew what fields were where, what games were going on, what happened, what events were coming up. It was just absolutely terrific. I can't say enough about them. And Mike Schultz. Mike Schultz posted on Flagpole Productions. You can see he posted some of the stuff that they have done back in the day. I think he put one paper up there. I can't remember exactly. I think it was a Chicago Open, so I can't remember what year it was. But if you get a chance, get on Flagpole Productions. Check that out. Rainey and Juby Boucher, great people. Randy Camilla. Randy Camilla used to be the editor for APG. Gave me my first cover shot. Played on CP with me, did the show with me. Just an absolutely terrific person. I can't say enough about Rainey Boucher. And Jerry Braun. Jerry Braun had Paintball Sports Magazine. Also took very, very good care of me. Jerry's a hell of a guy. Got a great field out there in New York. Mr. Kevin Donaldson from Master Blasters. He's kind of the gatekeeper of that field. Uncle Kevin's a terrific guy. And the Blasters, I can never say enough good things about the Master Blasters. They are just absolutely terrific, terrific people. And then one more guy I got to mention that I mention every week because I think he's an up-and-coming star. He's 7 years old. 7 years old. He's out. He practices with the Ironmen. The little guy rocks, period. Mark Gong Jr. Mark Gong has brought him along. Really, really cool. Mark used to play on Constant Pursuit with me. Now Mark plays for the Ironmen. And Mark was also in my show that we did down at MGM Disney. And this kid is just terrific. What a great little attitude and one heck of a little player. I got to tell you, I understand he's out playing his dad right now. So, we'll see what happens in the future here. But I just had to thank all these people. I wanted to thank everybody that watches this show. My ratings are going up, up, up. And, it's all due to you guys out there tuning in and saying hello to me. And Richard Wilcox said he's a very small target. He absolutely is, Rich. And hey, Rich, now I know you're watching, hey, happy birthday, buddy. I just wanted to tell you that. Rich had for his birthday present, he wanted people to donate to the cancer benefit thing. I donated to it. Mr. Andy Starrett donated to it. So happy birthday, Rich. I don't want to say how old you are because I guess it's right even with oil. So, and I know how long it takes to make oil. A long, long time. So, but anyhow, I guess that's about it, guys. Like I say one more time, I can't thank you people enough for chiming in. I've been getting like 4,300 to 4,500 hits a week. And that's just incredible. You people are sharing my show left and right. And I just can't thank you enough for that. It's just been absolutely terrific. And I got one of the guys I got on tonight is a guy that really got me fired up in this. Keith Kissel is the one that brought me back into paintball. The little Freddy is the one that got me set up with all of this and got me up and running. And there's just never enough thanks for him. I just can never thank him enough. But I'm going to pull him up here in a little bit. But I'm going to bring all my guests on at one time. I'm going to start with Mr. Steve McGuire.
First of all, happy birthday, Richard.
You know how old he is, don't you?
How
old is oil?
Yeah,
how long does it take to make oil?
Calculators don't go that high.
Then see, you do know how old he is. I thought so. All right. And now I'm going to bring on Mr. William Bailey.
Happy birthday, Richard. Good. I don't have an abacus or else I would try and figure out how old he is.
I just take 10 million times a gazillion and I'm there, And now I'm going to bring on my little buddy, Mr. Freddy Valente. Hey, Freddy, you might want to scoot. There you go. There you go.
It's really weird. The camera and the speaker on here is acting up. So you guys are kind of like in and out. I had to actually pull you guys off of my laptop and put it onto the phone because you guys.
Were we heavy?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. With my.
You're looking good. You on your phone right now?
Well, I'm on the phone right now, but every now and then the sound comes through the phone. It's like choppy as hell, and I can't hear anybody. So we'll keep going. If I start to have issues, I'll log out and I'll log back in.
That'll work.
So
that's kind of like you do with me.
Oh, Budor's in the group. Hey, Bud.
Hey, Bud.
Hey, Bud. How you doing?
Hi, Bud.
We were just talking about you a little while ago, too, buddy. Yeah. and Bailey laughs. So, yeah, it's kind of one of them snidely laughs. I don't know. Every week, too, guys, one thing I try to do is, when I got back in this, I want to build paintball. I want to work on bringing people together. These three guys are cool. Now we're going to bring in a new guy, a guy that I just met online. He's got a heck of a thing going to help people get involved in paintball. Mr. Mike Barney. How are you doing this evening, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing great. Do you know Steve McGuire?
I do not. I actually was going to say, Richard, everybody's saying happy birthday. I don't know you, but, paintball is paintball. We're all one big family, so happy birthday, brother.
Oh, right on. Yeah, Richard will like that. See, check it out, Freddie. Now that's 4 people that are nice to him.
Well, we got to, if he doesn't know who Richard is, we have to tell him.
All right.
Richard Wilcox is the captain of Dogs of War, which is arguably one of the most influential paintball teams to come out of California. Like they were one of the early ones, one of the starters, and they just kicked a whole lot of ass. And they shared members with the Iron Men, Constant Pursuit, and Black Diamonds, things like that. So Richard Wilcox he belongs in the Paintball Hall of Fame. Personal opinion, just saying.
As the
All
oldest
right,
player in history.
Right on. All right, Mike, and this is Freddy Valente. I don't know if you can you see him?
I see him.
Say hi to Mike, and this is William Bailey.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
Good.
All right, the new guy, we always put him on the spot, Mike. You're the new guy. So, hey, give us a quick rundown of how you got started in paintball.
So I got actually started in paintball. My dad took me for my bachelor party, and I'm going to be honest with you. The first time we went to a very low budget field. It wasn't the best, but it was one of those like we had a good time, and then we just kind of threw ourselves into it. And honestly, not even a week after after the bachelor party, I caught myself on Craigslist looking up Tippmann 98 customs. Like if somebody had gear anywhere within a 50-mile radius, I bought it.
Nice.
And I was buying a bunch of cheap guns. I brought all my friends out into the woods, and we all just played paintball. And probably a solid season before we learned what chronoing was. That was a big lesson.
Yes, I think we all kind of started with that.
Yeah, but we didn't have chronos back then.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Not
You
until
measured it by the welt.
Yeah.
Well, we all
blowing
came
bark
from similar
off.
roots.
Yeah, if it's blowing bark off the trees, turn it down.
There you go.
Yep.
No, you just had a good shooter if it blew the bark off the trees.
There you go.
Yeah. See, I thought you just turned them up for those long range shots, then turn it down if you got close.
There you go. So where'd you go from there then?
From there, just me and a few friends, we started doing our own thing where we were trying to get friends to come out to, pretty much play out in the woods. We actually met a really nice guy we met a nice family out in Samberton that let us just kind of build a park in their backyard. And then we did that for an entire season, which I'm up in New Hampshire. So our season usually ends about November-ish, and then it does start back up till March. So we spent a good chunk of that year up there. We spent another year, the following year, in a bigger plot of land. And then I came to realize that at the time I was 26 and I was not trying to run my own paintball field. And it got pretty big pretty quick. So I gave up on that. I met up with AG Paintball, and I actually met Eric over there. He's the owner of it, and him and I have been hitting it off. And now, like that's my main home. I played there for a good season, and then I met Louis Leon, who actually started Paint the World. Him and I started talking, and then I was so adamant on being a part of it that I hit him up, and I'm like, hey, I really, really want to do this, and he was nice enough to let me, and that was a good, 2-3 years ago. And now, fast forward to now, I still play at AG, and we're constantly just like, our whole thing is we're getting kids into paintball. And I mean, it's a good program. We take donated gear from other people, like for example, like the Tippmann 98s. A lot of people nowadays, they start with a 98 and then they get something else. They don't know what to do with the 98 custom. So they give it to me. I go and find a younger generation that maybe can't afford to get their own stuff. They get set up with it. And then next thing you know, later in the season, they're shooting me in the face. But overall, I mean, that's been paintball for me. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I love every aspect of it. The helping the kids, the being a part of it, the community is amazing. I mean, Fred, you and I started talking the other day, and it was, I don't know, I got that instant feeling like we've known each other for years, and I wish I have, but.
No, because then you'd be an old man.
Maybe we'd hang out more.
Leave me alone, Bill.
You would know Richard.
That's true. That's true. I would have came into this a little bit more educated.
Oh man! So that's you have what now? You have your own chapter that does this. Am I correct?
Yep. Right now we're we're up in New England. Me and my buddy Devin Schwartz, he's kind of doing lower New England. I'm kind of doing upper New England. We're working together, and we're we're trying to make this one big action. You know, it's everybody's got something in their gear bag that they're not using, and if they might think, oh, no, I don't want that pod pack. It's, you know, whatever. But that pod pack, that might not mean something to you, but that's something big to a little kid. And that's one less thing that, you know, 12, 13, 14-year-old, whatever, that's one less thing he doesn't have to buy.
Exactly. Very, very cool. But when you guys get this stuff, you guys don't, there's no selling it or anything. This is all donated to you and donated to the player. Am I correct?
100%. It's what we do is when people donate it, or at least what I like to do in my chapter, is I take a picture of everything that's donated. And then I always post either the giveaways on a video or a photo. So that way, like, for example, if you gave me a custom, say it was like a tiger stripe, you know, Titman 98. If you gave me that, you can later on see a video on my page of some kid receiving that tiger stripe Titman 98. Yeah. So that way it follows itself all the way through.
That's cool.
Very, very good.
That's very cool.
Towards the end of the show, I'm going to let you tell people exactly how they can donate to you, or to the organization, not to you.
Awesome.
So what do you think of that, Freddie?
I think that's wonderful. I think that's fantastic. I got into, you know, I was a referee at my local field, and then I just started filming people, and you know, I loved seeing the little kids and seeing their interaction when I would play the game. And if I got shot out by a kid with a rental gun or you know, not some high powered electric gun that we use, you know, I would go take a picture with them. I would post it all over the internet. Hey, check out little Johnny here. He shot me out in the game. You know, I would praise him. You know, I would, you know,
because, see, that's what brings them back.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's what brings it back. You know, because that's why, you know, when I first started paintball, that was one big thing, because I had a field, one of the first fields around here, period. And that's one thing I always emphasized was, you know, you can't go out and shoot the crap out of somebody because they are not going to come back. You know, the whole ticket is, and Bill, you got a field, so you know this, you know, the ticket is people got to have fun. You know what I mean? If you go out someplace and somebody beats you with a stick all day long, damn good chance you're not going back there again. You know what I mean? So it's the same way with paintball.
Yeah. Let me say this real quick. Okay, so I was in the field filming. Some lady was playing paintball all day with her group. As she was leaving, she backed into my car, popped the bumper off the clips. Okay, fine. I got called. They radioed me in. I went to the parking lot. I was like, okay, well, she's like, yeah. She goes, I'll pay for whatever it is. I popped the bumper back on. I said, listen, did you have a good time today? She goes, yeah. Will you come back? She goes, yeah. I said, we're good. I mean, so she hit my car, and I'm like, okay.
That was a Volkswagen thing, wasn't it?
No.
So I gotta ask, since that happened though, have you seen her come back?
Actually, because I didn't stay that long after that.
He reffed at a local field around here, but you know, Freddie's been doing videos for like 7 years, 8 years. Am I right?
Yeah.
You know, Mike, you're kind of new to all of these guys, but I got to tell you, Freddie's drone work is absolutely terrific, just terrific.
Thanks,
Bill. You keep laughing, man.
I'm envisioning Freddy in a little Ford Festiva.
No. Yeah, with a ladder to get into it.
It was a Mazda Speed 3.
Okay.
I love it, man. Good to have you back, Freddie. You had no ammo when you were gone, man. So, Steve, you've heard about that program before now, right?
Yeah, yes, I have. I actually met Louis at World Cup last year, and then I'm not sure if I was talking to him again at Actually, I don't know if I met him in Chicago last year. I know I met him. I was talking to him at World Cup, and then I'm not sure if he was at Vegas or not right before everything started locking down in March. I don't remember. It's all a bit of a blur. But Louis is a super cool guy.
Very.
Yeah. So Louis is the one that started this organization. Am I right, Mike?
Yep. Yeah, he started it a couple years ago, and like I said, he was running it for probably a good 2 years until, to be honest, I had a setup that I had a Tippmann Cronus. I upgraded. I got my first electric gun, and I had a bunch of stuff I wasn't using, so I actually gifted it to somebody, and I gave it to a little kid, and then I kind of just took a picture of it because I'm like, I was trying to kind of start it like, hey, if people saw this online, if people saw me doing this, maybe they'll follow, maybe they'll do it too. And then with that, it introduced me and Louis. We started talking, and I still to this day feel bad because I sent him a huge novel of just why I wanted to be a part of this. And I personally, I don't blame him if he didn't read it because it was a lot. But he said yes, so I'm hoping he did.
Yeah. Well, so there's different chapters across the U.S. then, right?
Yep.
If you have the New England chapter.
Yeah, we have one here in Missouri. Emily Willis, she runs it.
She's a gem.
Yeah,
I like her.
cray.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. Do you know her, Bill?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah. She's a character, and she's got a lot of characters that hang around her too. They're a good bunch. She's pretty funny.
I got to tell you something. I know a lot of you people from Missouri, and you guys are all characters, buddy. Let me tell you. Not just her. You sloths.
Yeah. Yep. Oh.
So, Bill, you got a field, and you cater to a lot of parties and stuff. Am I right?
Oh yeah, that's almost all we do. It's usually it's birthday parties, and they've been bringing out their kids for years. They're growing up in front of me. I watch them when they're 8 years old, and now a lot of them are in the Marines or the military, or they've moved on their life, and it's kind of weird, hearing people telling stories, and it's like, yeah, that was me, back then. I was still the same person running the field, and they're like, holy crap, they can't believe, but yeah, it's fun watching people. We used to do a thing for Toys for Tots, because I was in the Marines. Yep. Nice. And then we evolved into what we called 68 caliber Santas. And we basically did the same thing, we'd get guns or do whatever, and give them to the kids that need them. And but on the same hand, we'd hold games, and we'd get toys, and we'd donate them back to the Salvation Army and stuff like that, or just people that needed them in the area. We've got a lot of churches around here, so that's what we did. We never really gave away a whole ton of guns.
I was with the Harley Owners Group, and we used to do the Toys for Tots. We do the toy run.
They do a huge toy run here in Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah,
absolutely love it. Hey, real quick, Steve, where am I at here? Where this guy Jeff Thompson?
Yes,
said, Steve. Do we have a chapter in Ontario?
Yes and no.
Good answer.
Paint the World is sort of Paint the World is actually, if correct me if I'm wrong, but Paint the World is actually a licensed nonprofit organization. And there's not many that are specifically like that. To my knowledge, there is no Paint the World in Ontario, but there is a chapter of called Battle Buddies. And it is a similar organization, but it's not licensed or anything like that. And it is all over, and there is a chapter of Battle Buddies in Toronto.
Oh, so it basically does the same thing then, right?
It's exactly the same thing, but it's not a licensed organization. It's just a group of cool guys. And and by the way, Jeff Thompson is one of the Booney Boys.
You know what? I thought that name rang a bell. Years ago, I went up there and played at the Dome a couple times. Actually,
we still haven't recovered yet.
Yeah. And I haven't lost the weight. But anyhow, yeah, it was a great time. And I went up there, and there was a team called the Booney Boys. And this was a 5-man tournament. I had 5 CP guys, and and then the Booney Boys, you know, and I'm watching them play. And then through the course of the tournament and stuff, I got to talk to these guys, you know, and I got to tell you, I just liked them right off the bat. Everything about them was just cool. So I asked them, I said, you know, you guys want to come down and I'll take 5 CPers and I'll fly you guys down here and I'll pay for everything. And you guys come down and we'll go
World
to
Cup
together. And yeah, they did it. Yeah, the World Cup. That's exactly what we did. There you go. Look at that.
What are you doing?
He was holding up. Go ahead.
That's Martin's book that he wrote.
Yep.
Yep.
Very cool. You know, somebody put on the internet the other day and it showed a picture. I can't remember what magazine it was, but it showed us getting ready to start. And one of the Booney Boys was here and then a CP player was next. You put that up there?
No, I didn't put it up, but there was, I believe it was 2 Booney Boys. It was Paul Darnborough and not Martin. It's not Martin, not Andrew.
I thought there was a CP player behind him. I thought the first guy was a Booney Boy, and there was a CP player behind him.
No, the guy behind him was Paul Darnborough.
Was it? Okay. Yeah, we had a great time. And I don't even remember what we placed or anything like that, but I know we all went down there. We gave it hell. We hung out together. It was a great time. Matter of fact, after they left, I kept going, for about 2 months, you know. I go, how's it going, Yeah, Bill knows.
Yeah. I don't know what you're
Jason Miles.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Mike, if you want to say something, you know, when you get with a group like this, it's like hockey, man. Put your elbows up and
throwing elbows.
Oh no, I'm just, you know, I'm waiting for Freddy to hand me some Cheetos.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Yeah. He's got a little sign he wears around his neck. If you value your life as much as I value these Cheetos, keep
I get to go like this. Or it.
Yeah.
These are fine, okay?
We didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Or who did what say?
I still can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, you can hear everybody but Freddy.
Oh, yeah, that's a blessing.
No, you got a brand new microphone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just heard crunching.
As a matter of fact, yeah. John did the history of paintball.
I can't tell if he's sunburnt or he's just got Cheeto powder all over his face.
Is that what it is? I see, he's always dressing up like Freddy Krueger or whatnot. I thought all the orange he was dressing up like Donald Trump.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's how he made immortal with his fingers. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was getting at. He really committed to the Cheetos thing. That's why I'm like, man, I'm hungry. Share them.
Right?
Yeah, way to tease, Freddy. Way to tease. Hey, Andrew Surratt, Steve knows Andy real good. Everybody knows Andy. Andy's a great guy. He does a lot of stuff for a lot of people. And he texted earlier. It's rolling by, so I didn't get the first one. But something about they gave out a couple 1,000 pounds of food yesterday.
Yeah, he was giving away turkeys today. They were out. They were out helping the less fortunate and people and domestic violence survivors. Right. And there was a whole lot of food donated. So the Denver Expendables, which is the core group of the Allie Remembered Foundation and a paintball team, they were all out and handing out a whole lot of food and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Mike, Andy Surratt lives in Colorado, and he has a foundation because of his daughter was, I don't know if I should say it.
Yeah, murdered.
Yeah, and you tell him about it, Steve. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about it, but
in a nutshell,
Andy, real quick, fill Mike in.
In a nutshell, 3 years ago, Andy's daughter, Allie, which is why it's Allie Remembered Foundation, she was looking to improve her life. She was graduating high school, and she joined the Navy because she wanted to help people and she wanted to see the world and see how she could help people better. And she felt that the Navy was the way to go. And I'm I'm skipping over a lot of details, so I'm simplifying. There's more to the story, so don't correct me. But in a nutshell, she broke up with her boyfriend because she was joining the Navy and just leaving. And he wasn't really that nice of a guy anyway. And he was very, very upset. And so he took her to a hotel room, and he killed her. And then he fled to Mexico. And the Denver Expendables formed around to get Andy back because just to give him an outlet, because Andy is a very forceful guy, and I don't mean that in a bad way. He's just very active. He's a hard charger. He's not one to sit on his hands. When somebody's in trouble or something helps, Andy needs to get stuff done. He needs to get involved. So the team formed around him, and once they formed to help him and got him on the playing field and got him playing, they couldn't do enough. So the Denver Expendables actually tracked down Ali's killer, and they found him in Mexico. There was a discussion on whether they go down themselves or whether they call the authorities. Cooler heads prevailed, and they called the authorities. And he was extradited back up to Canada, force of habit. He was extradited back up to the United States right before World Cup last year. So like a week before World Cup, he was extradited back up to the States. And then they were just getting stuff done. COVID hit. And so he's right now rotting in jail in Denver.
There's no trial yet, though.
No, there hasn't been a trial yet.
No. So.
And then it just keeps getting postponed and postponed. But that's what's going on. But the Denver Expendables, once they got rolling, they decided to form a nonprofit organization, the Ali Remembered Foundation, to help educate and prevent domestic violence.
So
and
that's Andy Sturrett.
Yeah. And they're not limited to just that. They'll help out in all sorts of ways. We helped get a young gentleman named Justin Doyle who lost his leg in a lawnmower accident when he was like 4. He's a paintballer and he can't afford to repair his new leg. So we donated a bunch of stuff and we got him a new leg. And anything that we can do to improve people's lives, we do because if your life is better, you're less likely, you're going to break the cycle of getting, you know what I mean? We're just trying to lead by example. So that's Andy Sturrett, and that's the Ali Remembered Foundation.
So now you're all filled in on that, Mike. So that's why when we talk about Andy, we mention him because he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Just like you are, Mike. Now we'll be mentioning you now because you help people out too.
Right.
You bring
it's actually
to the sport. Everybody that is on this screen right now works to bring people into the sport, period. Otherwise, they would not be on the screen right now.
So I'm actually I'm glad you told me about that, because earlier this year, I don't know how many of you guys know of Empirical Paintball. It's clothing, or they do like jerseys, pants, whole bunch of stuff. So Mark Reynolds, the guy who runs it, him and I, we talk, rather often. He does, the jerseys for my team, but he also is a big supporter of Paint the World. He has helped me numerous times. And actually I just, over this season, I just did a raffle. And one of the things he did was he actually donated stuff to me, and he let me kind of pick a couple things. And I got to pick 3 headbands and 3 head wraps. And one of the headbands was the Ali Remember Foundation.
Right.
So all I knew about it was that it was against domestic violence and stuff like that. So I didn't know that much background. So that, I'm glad I finally got to hear the full story to that. Cause I pretty much just raffled off a headband and people asked me what it was. And I'm like, yeah, against domestic violence. So now it's I can actually tell people, hey, there's more to it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's
one last final note. Sorry. 2 of the board of directors on the Ali Remembered Foundation is Bud Orr and Dan Colby, just so you know how legit this is.
And Bud Orr's watching us right now. Yep. Yeah, and Caesar, I guess Caesar just finished up a couple of markers.
Caesar's awesome.
Huh?
I love Caesar. He's just the coolest.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He absolutely is. I can't tell you how many cool friends I got in this sport. Freddy knows quite a few of them. Bailey knows quite a few of them too. I just, like I tell everybody, whenever I'm on, I've been blessed with the people that I've met in this sport. And I got to tell you, out of the million people that I know, there's probably one that I would not mention. And there's only one. The rest of them I just love. And, people of Tom K and Bud Orr. Matter of fact, somebody put the Vince Goggles picture of me on I don't know who put that on there, but it's cool as hell. And what am I shooting? I am shooting an autococker. Yeah, because when I went to England to play a tournament there, I can't remember who I was playing with. But anyhow, I went there. I think it was the Muffs. But anyhow, I went there, and that's what I was shooting was an autococker. And I always wore Vince goggles. I loved Vince goggles, period. And since somebody put that up there, the post up there, it's gone on a few different sites, and everybody's chiming in about how much they actually love that goggle system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I sent Bill one for the museum. It was kind of beat up because I had it stuck in someplace. But anyhow, it was still all there, not put together. Oh, here we go. Good to have you back, Freddy.
What do you know, Freddy?
I do know the one paintball park that we have up here in West Palm Beach. I wanted to go down there and do some filming, get to know the owner and the field. Yeah, they closed down until May, right, Fred? You looked into it?
Yeah, May.
Yeah,
That's
until May. So I'm like,
because Freddy does drone work. We go up to Ryan Podestra's place, and we do a walkthrough, and we do some filming and stuff like that for Ryan to put his place out on the internet. Freddy goes, "Hey, let's take a drone shot of this," and his drone stuff is just absolutely outstanding. I don't want to have him swell up his head, but it is just terrific. Anyhow, so he's up there flying it. First of all, he takes it all the way up. We can't see the damn thing. And then he brings it back down, and I'm sitting there looking at the screen with him. And then finally it says, battery low, bring it back. And I go, hey, man, he says, it says your battery's low. You better bring it back. He's like, no, Fred. It says that all the time, man, all the time. And then next thing you know, down it comes, and it comes into a trucking company back behind us. What was the fence? 400 feet high? Yeah. Oh, no, I got lots of time on it. Yeah, when it says battery's done, I've got an extra 5 seconds. What?
No, when it had, okay, no, that's not even, it was windy. The stabilization program was the battery. Then the last
Excuses.
The last image I got was of a branch. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, we thought it got hung up in a tree.
Yeah.
And then we go look, and there's all these big trucks running around.
Oh, shit.
Didn't know where, if it was in the tree or anything. So Fred sees a guy getting out of a truck, and he calls him over to me. Hey, buddy.
Hey, mister. I'm hanging on the cyclone fence.
So he comes over there, and I actually spotted the drone. He picked it up, and we had to go all the way around to go pick it up. But it did come up with some good footage. So
terrific footage. Yeah, short battery life though. The point being, I don't know why they put low battery on that for Freddy. It was just immaterial. It was just another red light that he didn't care about.
I knew it'd be a different story. So
what's that?
If I knew, if I could read, it'd be a different story. But
there you go.
You're cutting in and out, Freddy. That's why he's making fun.
I'm not making fun of him. Come on.
Yeah. Freddy's not making fun of Freddy.
Yeah.
Man, I think you were better off going back to your Cheetos.
All I can think of is saying, do the goldfish.
What's perfect.
He's got the orange skin. Now he's just doing the goldfish.
Yeah, man.
I love it. Dan Morgan says he hates when that stuff happens. He must do drone work too. Freddy does some terrific drone work. If you guys ever get a chance, get on Freddy the Ref on his site and check out some of the drone work he's got. It's great. It really, really is.
Yeah, if you see him at a local park, he doesn't share Cheetos.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't Canadians.
Those are Canadian Cheetos. They taste like bacon and maple syrup, right?
No, they just Cheetos are the same. What we have up here that you guys don't have is all dressed chips.
There we go. Have what?
All dressed chips.
All dressed chips, really?
Yes, and we have ketchup chips.
Oh wow! You know, we got what?
Really?
All kidding aside, we've got naked chips down here. That's exactly what they're called.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next time I come down to Florida, Freddie, I'll make sure I'll bring you some all dressed and I'll bring you some ketchup.
Okay.
They're people up here just go nuts for all dressed, and ketchup kind of hit or miss. Kind of like pickled chips. You know how some people love them, people can't stand them.
Yeah.
Up here, ketchup chips are kind of like that, but all dressed, everybody just loves them.
I like ketchup on everything because I'm a huge ketchup fan, but not on chips.
You say that, but you like ketchup on French fries.
I like it on mashed potatoes. You know, I love ketchup. I put ketchup on everything.
So
you guys don't make it the same up there, though. You guys just put tomatoes in there and stomp on them, don't you?
No.
That's
we have the same. We have the same ketchup as you guys, but the thing about ketchup chips is it's like a powder. So it's like having ketchup on your French fries. That's except the chips taste like ketchup French fries.
Really?
Yeah, but they're crunchy.
Wow,
All right,
I
I'm
haven't seen
intrigued.
those here anywhere.
St. Louis has roasted sweet popcorn. But
Nice.
It tastes like buttered sweet corn, but it's popcorn. It's like that's the shit, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Wow, so this went like from a paintball show to the food channel.
Yeah.
I will say one thing in my paintball travels when I was in Chicago last year. I was forced, literally, almost by gunpoint, to try this Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Who in their right mind would want to try peanut butter whiskey? But I will tell you right now, it was absolutely fantastic, and I came back with 2 bottles of it.
Yeah, and the more you ate it, the better it tasted, didn't it?
It's just awesome.
I'm not sure, man. You had me curious on those chips, but I'm not sure about the whiskey.
Well, I can't get it up here. Only you guys have it. Okay. Only you guys have Screwball, and it's not available in all states. But I am telling you, get one of those little ones, chill it, and just sip on it. Oh, so good. Like I did not want it. I was forced to drink it.
Did you purchase these from a homeless person?
No, I was at a pub, and the waitress and the people I was with said you have to try it, and that's one of the best parts about paintball and paintball culture is you get to travel to all these different places, and you automatically have best friends that you have to try.
The peer pressure you.
I think they're local, right? That's like the best thing about paintball, and so I'm in this pub.
Go ahead. I was going to say, Jeff Thompson said, "Here come the biscuits and gravy."
See, you guys bring it up. I rarely ever do.
Thompson did, not me. I would never do that to you, Steve. Never.
Oh, hey, your daughter's drinking Screwball. She's got it herself.
No, that's what she called me.
Both.
You got to be quicker here. Yeah, my daughter Jessica's online, Mike. She watches us every week. She's down in Alabama.
Well,
my horse said it's great, so I don't know what's great. But
yeah, I haven't been drunk since 1991. I two-fisted for 12 hours. I two-fisted for 12 hours straight in Mexico, and I just had enough. But I still enjoy every now and then. But so for me to actually buy whiskey, it has to be good, and I really enjoyed it. So,
well, right on.
How much money did you make in Tijuana, Steve?
I was actually in Manzanillo. Thank you very much. I'm not the TJ. I was down on the Gold Coast, and I made quite a bit. Thank you very much. Actually, true story. If you guys really want to laugh, and no jokes, this is no jokes. I was plowed. I mean, I was so drunk, all I could feel were my eyeballs, and I came in second place in a best legs contest. That is the true story.
In a best legs contest?
Best legs contest, I came in second place.
I know the coffee table was first.
And this was in 91?
This was in 1991.
Gee, so while you're like living your best life in '91, I was literally being born.
Hey, we didn't put you on here to tease us.
I mean, I got 2 kids, so like I feel like I'm 30 going on 45 at this point.
Yeah,
so.
kids will age you like that.
Very,
Yeah.
very fast.
You're the youngest one on here. Absolutely.
Andy's right. I would rather get barbecued than beer when I'm at events. But I did have a Budweiser when I was sitting with Kevin Donaldson at World Cup. That was something else. If anybody out there watching, if you don't know who Kevin Donaldson is, if you ever get the chance just to sit with him for like 5 minutes, and he's probably going to smack me upside back of the head because he doesn't like that much attention. That man is just one of the greatest people in paintball, and I was honored to be able to sit with him in the VIP booth.
I hope I don't get rid of everybody here.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know it.
Do I need to come back here?
It scares me too.
The answer to your question, Freddie, is yes, you do. You need to move back home after you help your mom.
Let me see if I can find Kevin here. I don't know why I keep coming up with all these friend requests instead of just my friends. Yeah, I talked to Kevin earlier tonight. I was going to send him an invite. And then I started talking to everybody and didn't get him an invite.
No, that's one of my while you're doing that, that's one of my absolute favorite things about paintball. Especially when you travel. And I wrote an article about it in the magazine a couple months back. And when you travel from place to place, you instantly have best friends. I mean, obviously they're not people that you can share everything with, but you automatically connect with them on a level because they understand you, and they have the same kind of passion in their eyes as that you do, and you're just instant friends, and you can trust them to a degree. I mean, it's not like you hand over your wallet or your girlfriend, but other than that, like it's the greatest thing, and I love that more than anything else. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really enjoying this type of a podcast scenario, is because, I mean, Fred, you're in California. Freddy, you're in Florida. I'm just east of Toronto. Bill, you're in Missouri, correct?
Yep.
And Mike, I'm not sure where you are. I think you're
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
I'm in New Hampshire.
I got the new part right. But my point is, here's 5 people that know each other through paintball and would do anything for each other for the most part, except not tease somebody, because in paintball, if we're not teasing you, we don't like you. If we're just so, the more you get teased, the more you know you're liked.
There you go.
But,
absolutely right.
Yeah, and Robert Hansen, he's in Chicago. Like I love that about paintball and the paintball community, is just how much we pull together.
Right.
Go ahead, Mike. Oh, jump in.
I was going to say I absolutely got to agree with that, because I'm still like, I did a lot of local paintball. I've only been playing for a couple of years, and I really stuck with like sticking around where I am. But it was 2 years ago I decided to take the trip down. It was only about a 6-hour, actually it was like an 8-hour drive for me, but I went down to Invasion of Normandy. And everybody told me, because I'm a big fan of scenario paintball, I love the big games, so everybody was like, you have to go to Ion. And I only went with a small group, and we had a blast. But I mean, I even went with people who weren't even on my team. I went with other teams, and those people I went with, when we came back, I mean, one of the guys, Paul, I just attended his 40th birthday Sunday. He is by far one of the best people I've ever met, and we grew really close because of that trip. And now, like, he's somebody that I could call 1 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, I need to crash on your couch. And he'll make me a cup of coffee. He'll let me crash on his couch. Like, he's that type of person. And it's like, you are absolutely right, Steve. It's like you get that bond at the field, but travel, because that bond gets so much greater.
I'll tell you something, Mike. All 3 of these guys, including yourself, I'll put you in there. All 4 of you guys, I never knew a year ago.
You knew me at Skyball.
Okay. I talked to you at Skyball. You know how many hundreds of thousands of people I've talked to?
Oh, and the head just
Literally
gets
hundreds of
bigger and
thousands.
bigger.
Hey, not my fault. Oh, no way. It's not my fault, man. You know, but I have literally talked to that many people. And I met him at Skyball, Mike. He was, somebody came up to me. I don't even, you know, I just can't remember it. But Steve knows the story. You want to tell it real quick? Go ahead.
If you want.
No, I don't. Go ahead.
In a nutshell, Skyball was. Are you familiar with what Skyball was, Mike?
I'm not sure now.
Okay, Skyball was the very first time that paintball was played in a major indoor sporting arena. So Skyball was played at the Sky Dome, which is now the Rogers Center, where the Blue Jays play and the Toronto Argos and the Raptors, and like it's the Sky Dome. It's now called the Rogers Center. But back then it was the Sky Dome. And everybody that was anybody traveled up to Toronto for this tournament because it was history in the making. Now, because it was history in the making, there was a lot of first tries, and one of the things that they first tried was the special AstroTurf. I don't know what they were thinking, not trying it first somewhere else, or if they, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to ask Jay Muncaster why they picked what they did. But as the paint from the paintballs got on this turf, it was slicker than goose shit. Like it was just, and nobody could stand up, and you could slide. You could take 2 steps and slide for 50 feet. Like it was just. But there was a couple people that weren't sliding, and one of them was that guy right there. And so I went up to him, and I'm like, "What kind of shoes are you wearing? Because you're not sliding." And he had these. I'll never forget it. They were Reebok Juggernauts, and they had all these little nubs on them, and they were an indoor turf cleat, and so they were just like little nubs. They weren't like actual cleats.
Yeah.
And I immediately left after I took a picture with him, of course. And I got to find that picture somewhere. But I immediately left, went down Yonge Street, went to the Reebok store, bought a pair of shoes, and came back. And so Fred, myself, and maybe 3-4 other people weren't sliding all over the place. These were the only things that got you grip. And that was the first time I met Mr. Fred Schultz.
Yeah. And somebody just put in Diggers. They weren't the Diggers shoes. They were, I believe they were Reebok or.
They were Reebok Juggernauts.
Reebok. Yeah, that's what they were. Because Diggers sponsored me. Jerry Riley actually bought the pattern for Diggers from some NFL guy. Some NFL guy had it. It was a real cool pattern. And so he went and bought it, and they were my sponsors for a long time. And we put out the Diggers shoes. Is that what you're grabbing, Freddy? No?
My phone's about to die, so I got to plug it in real quick.
Oh, okay. So anyhow, they weren't the Diggers. They were the ones that Steve said. But yeah, that was just a super great time. You know, first of all, just going into the dome to play paintball was like, whoa, you know, cool as hell. And I got to play around the world, so I got to go to a lot of places. But walking in there and having the dome over the top of you and stuff, that was kicking. That's all I can say. It was just
sitting in the
very cool. So anyhow, that's the first time we met, but I never knew him. I met a lot of people up there. The Booney Boys kind of stuck with me. I think that might have been the second trip up there. I can't remember. I think I went up there twice. I did go up there twice, but I can't remember if the Booney Boys. I think they were the second time.
And then you stepped away from paintball shortly after that.
Yeah. Well, no, I got rid of paintball about 2000.
Right, which is shortly after that, because the first Skyball was 98, second one was 99, 2000.
What's a year or two?
You know, I don't need the laugh track. I got a sound thing over here. I don't need the laugh track. I got Bill and Freddy, man.
Well, hey, real quick, check this out. You have now been on the air for a year.
Have I really?
What?
Yep. The Fred and Friend show has been on the air for a year. Remember, we were supposed to start this in January, started back in November.
Really?
November, yeah.
Real quick story, everybody. This is how it got started. A guy named Keith Kissel called me up and he goes, "Hey, Fred," he goes, "I want you to come." I had a party for this guy, and he goes, "I want you to come and meet this guy named Freddy Valente." So I says, "Yeah." I says, "I'd love to." So my wife and I went up there, and that's where I got to meet Freddy right off the bat. And Freddy, then they asked me to go, "Well, we want you to come out and talk to people on the internet." And he says, "Freddy has a show called Freddy Schultz." And I'm like, yeah, I said, nobody's going to want to, hear me talk out on the internet. So that's not that big a thing. It's not going to happen. And they go, "No, just come on for 15 minutes. And I think I sat down with Freddy, and I think we were on for a lot longer than 15 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half or something like that. Yeah, it was a long time. And then we started a show after that. And then Kiko went and he's doing his show now. And Freddie moved to Florida, which kind of kicked my butt. The little dog. But anyhow, yeah, so it's been over a year. But if it wasn't for Freddie, as a matter of fact, even after Freddie moved down there, I'd have to call him when I was trying to get set up because I was just so confused on what do I push? How do I get this guy? How do I do this? That's why I didn't try to pull up Uncle Kevin, because I'm afraid I'll wipe all of you guys off. So yeah, so Freddie has taught me a lot. Freddie and I, after Kiko left, Freddie and I had a show together for quite a while, and then he went and moved on me. And we tried it back and forth. It's a little tough with him being in Florida. I liked it better when he was sitting right next to me because, I just going back and forth as quick as it was when we were sitting alongside each other was pretty damn funny, and people used to love it, especially Freddie. I'd say something, Freddie'd go and roll eyes. People would just crack up when he did that. But it is what it is, anyhow. This guy says, Facebook user, I wish they'd put their names in, Facebook user says, "Fred, always remember you at the Tennessee events." Zap.
That would be Ryan Courtney.
How the hell did you get his name?
See, I know how to switch tabs on my Internet Explorer.
Boy,
Damn technology wizard.
I'm Freddy. It says Ryan. Yep.
So I just click between tabs.
Right on. Bill, you're not backing me up on nothing tonight.
I can't even read messages. I'm looking down at this little bar. It says Mike, Cam, Mike, chat, leave. And
that's what I mean. I'm sinking. You throw me an anchor.
yeah.
So actually, if we got the spotlight on Bill, I want to ask. I know everybody, everybody else kind of in the room, but everybody keeps mentioning you owning a field. What field?
It's Bailey's Battlefield.
Bailey's
Yep.
Battlefield. Okay.
And how long have you had that?
We've been operating since 1985.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started playing first weekend of February in '84. So
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Absolutely, yeah. So what do you
So
know?
you're a veteran.
I have no idea.
He still has the field. You go out there. Well,
Yeah,
you go out there when it rains, but obviously you go out there every weekend, though, right?
I might go out there this weekend. It just depends. We're pretty picky at the private groups and stuff that we have. So if I don't have anything scheduled, we'll go out there and shoot real guns or do whatever, build a bunker.
See, Mike, Bill has a paintball museum.
Yep.
Some of the stuff he has is absolutely amazing. Literally.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things.
Especially that sniper with the Thompson submachine gun stock.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All eyes on you now.
Which one? There's the sniper or the oh shoot.
The one that you got signed from Bud Orr from the Alley Remembered Foundation draw.
My daughter, Steve, my daughter just said, "Good going."
I didn't win. I didn't win one.
You didn't win one.
Oh no, you got the jacket, didn't you?
Yeah, I won Fred's jacket. Heck
That's
yeah.
right. I enjoyed violating that jacket.
Yeah, you did.
Still smells like bacon. But there's,
know-
I don't know if you can see that, but
That's
that's,
beautiful.
wow.
that's a good one.
That's a beauty. Yeah, he's not in a store, Mike. This is his place. He has them hanging
There's-
all over the place.
This is a cool one. This is Bud's gun here. He built this a few years ago. I don't know if you can see that. That's warp feed.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Bill, I'm coming over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so just so you know, Mike, Bill actually has a rolling paintball museum.
Yep.
And so he'll travel to a lot of large events, and he'll bring a lot of these guns so that people can see them, touch them, and just be a part of history.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Right?
It's pretty
I mean,
cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Due to
So
COVID, the only game we got to go to this year was the Indiana Super game. But hopefully this year we can actually do something.
We got next year. Next year, I think.
Yeah.
Once this starts breaking apart, which I think it will, I think we're going to be able to go out there and rock and have a great time.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to 2021 for paintball. Period.
Yeah. Heck
well, yeah.
Steve, my daughter Jessica says now you're going to have to explain what Internet Explorer and tabs are to me.
No, that's your job.
I take it from
Or
everybody.
Freddy.
I got to tell you.
Or Freddy. He's your
Hey.
tech guy, remember?
Hey.
I'm way over here.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Mike.
in a different country.
You're close.
we were talking about Emily Willis earlier.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
one of her players that she brought down to our field, he was how should I say? He could he was an artist, and he was tagging everything. He did a section of our wall and put, it was like almost like a gang had come in and painted on the side. It was like a 40-foot section of wall, and he put Bailey's Battlefield on it and stuff in street art. It was really cool. And then,
That's awesome.
I'm still finding little places where he has gone and tagged different places on our field, behind our buildings, underneath toilet lids. I mean, he's made little markings all over the damn place. And every time I find a new one, I just start laughing and think about that,
So,
It's-
how long did it take you to find that the underneath of the toilet lid wasn't clean?
I was
Well-
gonna ask that.
Oh,
Because
no,
I've been to some pretty nasty fields
No,
before,
no,
and I was
it's-
looking forward to coming to yours, and now I don't know.
No, this is all permanently marked. You can't get it off.
exactly my
Yeah.
point. How long did it take you to discover
Oh,
that?
not
Because
very
they should
long.
be cleaned
Not on that one.
regularly.
Yeah, not on that one. That was easy. I'm talking like behind the buildings. We'll move parts of bunkers and stuff, and there'll be a tag there. I've probably found over 30 tags so far
Wow.
that I know he had to have done. It's that style. They did it while they were there, and that's been probably 6-7 years ago.
Wow.
It's pretty
Very
funny.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what I mean. Tonight, everybody has been just a great group with these guys. Some of the stories that you heard, they just, it's just unbelievable how many stories are really out there from just one person. Bill, you got a gazillion of them, obviously.
Everybody's got a gajillion of them.
Yeah, it does. But to sit and listen to them, that's one of my favorite things. Just sit and listen to somebody tell us stories about stuff. Last week Dan Colby from Air America was on, told us about stuff. The week before that, we had Tom Kay from Airgun Designs on. He was telling us some great stories. It just makes such a terrific show.
Yeah,
And obviously we've run over our hour again.
You actually still try to stick to that? I just gave up. I'm just figuring if we're rolling.
Well,
yeah, I
that's
figured we're all just hanging out.
before you get on.
Beg your pardon?
I said, you eat before you get on. And I got
That's
Dan
true.
Freddy eating munchies in front of me, man. And I'm sitting there drooling. Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
know this show would only be about a half hour if you didn't take a half hour to monologue at the beginning, right?
Hey, you know what? I actually cut it down to 10 minutes because I had 47 minutes set aside for it. So,
You do know on YouTube, most people click out after 3.
Oh, no, not me. People say they'd love to hear my voice. I don't know why.
See, Fred, when you got a hold of me the other day and asked me if I wanted to be on this, and just
Yep.
when you were like, "Hey, you want to come on here and talk paintball with a bunch of guys?" My instant thought is, man, go on there and talk paintball with a bunch of other paintball people. This is gonna take a while because paintball people can talk paintball for days.
Especially
And to be clear, that guy right there is in the Paintball Hall of Fame because he's the best promoter of all time, which means that he has the trophy for having the biggest mouth in paintball ever.
Wow.
Well, I've had a good time tonight, guys. Yeah, we're running 10 minutes long here. I can't tell you, this has been terrific. You know, Mike, we really appreciate you coming on and telling us about your organization. I want you to tell us one more time how people can get a hold of you and how it works.
So,
Wow.
I mean, first off, anytime you guys want to have me on here, I will hang out with you guys any day. So, anytime you need a guest, let me know.
You got it.
But as far as the organization, like I said, I'm up in New England. The first thing I would do, because we do have chapters all over the place, is if you're looking to donate, check with your local field first, because there could be, the local field owners, they're usually, Bill, like you said, you're pretty field owners know about this thing. So if Paint the World is at your field, you know about it. So if you're local to your field, go ask if they know of anybody. If you don't know of anybody, or if your field owners don't know of anybody local that's running Paint the World or anything like that, there's Painting the World One Kid at a Time. That is the site you can follow on Facebook, and that is more of the nationwide one. That is what like Louis looks over. We have like Emily, Mary. There's a lot of us that are part of that one. And then if for some reason you can't get a hold of anybody on them, my Facebook page is Paint the World New England. And basically what you would do is you would reach out to me, and like, for example, if somebody has something they want to donate and you're cross country and we have to ship it, if you ship it to me, once I receive it, I will PayPal you what you paid for shipping. This should not cost you a dime. This is what we're trying to do.
Very, very cool.
That's cool.
So if you reach out to, like I said, Paint the World One Kid at a Time, or Painting the World One Kid at a Time, or Paint the World New England, one of us, either Louis, myself, one of us chapter heads will get a hold of you. And then from there, we will just figure out how we want to go about it and just figure out donations. But the biggest thing is if you go to your field, if you don't have somebody near you, but you don't necessarily want to ship, we are trying to, expand in a way. So it's supposed to be an action. It's not just about me. It's not just about Louis, and he feels the same way. This is something where if you got something, you see a rental that might need it, just do it. Just do it, because we need to grow this sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's what we're all doing here right now.
Yep.
And Steve, Andy texted in, he goes, "That's why we wait 10 minutes and then join the show." Because that's my monologue the first 10 minutes.
I think he's being generous, and I'm pretty sure you were at 12:13, but regardless.
I was at 8.
I seen him at 8 minutes and 43 seconds one time.
Finally, you got my back. Thank you.
I said one time. I think it's because everybody in California is eating dinner and getting done within that 10 minutes. And then they jump in.
Yeah, and then they munch out in Florida.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, I appreciate very much you being on.
Talking about.
We're going to have you on again.
Anytime.
Chime in next week. We're going to do a Christmas show next Wednesday. Do me a favor, take in and make a small 30-second video about the organization and about yourself, your name. And you can send it to myself, on Facebook, or you can send it to Steve.
Just send it to me. It'll be so much easier that way.
So,
okay.
The organization, and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever.
Yeah, I've collected a lot of videos so far. We're at, last time I checked, I was at 20 and counting. And I've got industry leaders, I've got field owners, I've got just some people having fun. And I want more. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of these little videos, and they're going to be played between guests. And then at the end of the show, I'm just going to have them all grouped together, and there's just going to be a big long montage of people from all over the world literally wishing everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, season's greetings, all of it. Because
Kenny Stewart said he just sent his in.
Yep.
And Bud thanks us for another great show. Bud, this is Bud Orr we're talking about. I'm sure you know Bud Orr, Mike.
Never heard of him.
But I can't even begin to tell you how much we appreciate you watching us. It means an awful lot to me and to the viewers too. You know, you're an icon. There's just absolutely no doubt about it. And I personally want to thank you very, very, very much for chiming in. He chimes in every week. He chimes in on the show, and it's just nothing short of terrific. And Bud, thank you very, very much. So, and my daughter says she enjoys the intro, so shove it, Steve. She didn't say the shove it part. I just kind of ad-libbed that.
Is the will finished yet?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you have a good evening, buddy, and thanks an awful lot for being on. And make sure you get us that video for next week so we can put that on the Christmas show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sooner the better, because I got to edit everything. It only takes like 60 seconds.
I actually have one kind of already put together, so I can probably send it to you within the next 10 minutes.
That'll work. Right on.
And thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. I mean, we're a small organization, but I'm going to keep being loud until we're big. So
right on. Well, we're glad to have you on. I'm glad that I picked up on you. You know, because that's what I look for because I get all kinds of people chiming into me all day long. But I pick and choose, you know, if I see somebody that's really, I believe, working hard for the sport and trying to bring people in, I'm gonna get a hold of them and see if we can't come on the show. So, Mike, again, thank you so very much for being on. I appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, guys.
You too. Bye-bye now. All right. What a great guy.
Whoa, Fred, real quick.
Yeah.
This is how I know that you've been on the show for, we've been on for a year.
Well, you can tell me I look older.
Because we still haven't gotten that brittle that Jessica made that she sent to you for us that you never gave us.
I told you a mouse ate it.
Yeah, a mouse. Hear that, Jessica? You hear that? Never got it.
I hope she's checked off because she's gonna rat on me. I know it.
It's all right. On Facebook, I'll send
Freddy the mouse.
Freddy the mouse. Freddy, I loved having you back on, buddy. It's been terrific tonight. Next week I want you to jump in. We're doing the Christmas show next Wednesday.
Okay.
So I want you to jump in, say hi to everybody, okay?
November 23rd.
And Steve, so what do you want? You do like the video, and then I'll just
just send it to me. I created an actual email account, but nobody's using it. Everybody's just sending it to me through Facebook. So I'm working it that way, and I'm adapting.
Okay. Jessica just says, yeah, it was a big jersey wearing mouse. I feel you're going to rat on me. I get no respect. All right, Freddie, you stay safe and give me a call once in a while, will you?
I will.
All right, brother. Bye-bye now. Mr. Freddy Valente, what a great guy. I just, he got me going in this, and I got to tell you, I missed the hell out of the guy. Damn it. Had to go and move on me. That sucked. But it is what it is. So, William, buddy, every week, I can't say enough about you. And I've learned to take your laughing at me. That's not a problem anymore.
No, it's just habit.
Tonight I had you and Freddie all over me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was good to have him on tonight, man.
Yeah, he's got me wanting some damn Cheetos now for some reason. I'm gonna have to go to Sam's tomorrow and get one of those 50-gallon tubs and just leave them in here.
I got jalapeno ones sitting right over there. When I get up, you're gone. It's gonna be orange stripes and the rest of my beard.
That's right. So when everybody's overweight, it's Freddie's fault. I want you to remember
that. Next week we're all gonna have to just have Cheeto powder on all of our faces and stuff. It's like,
Kenny Stewart said, "Bill is the man."
Hi, Kenny. Yeah.
All right, Bill. Well, thanks a lot, buddy.
All right. We'll see
It's-
you guys next week, and keep paintball alive. You're doing a
You
good
bet.
job,
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah.
See you, Steve.
Well, yeah, I'll put you on Tuesday, but Wednesday too. I want you to chime in a little bit on Wednesday. So,
Yep. Okay.
all right.
All
Well, you're
righty.
doing 2 shows next week?
I
Yeah, I'm
guess
going to do
so.
the Tuesday one, but I'm not. I'm going to do a short version of it. I'm not going to have any guests. I'm just going to get on and do
Monologue?
my show.
Oh gosh.
All right,
All right.
guys. All right,
We'll see
take
you
it
guys.
easy, pal. All right,
Yep, see
bye-bye,
ya.
buddy. All right, Steve.
That was funny.
That was good. I enjoyed tonight. I really, really did. Having Freddy back was cool as hell. Bill's always funny as hell. He laughs at me all the time, but he had a laughing partner with Freddy this time.
He laughs more with you than at you, though.
I know it, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
That to me is a piece of cake. Everybody's having a good time. Bud Orr, like I say, having Bud Orr watch it. I mean, come on. Tim Schloss watches it. Dan Colby watch. I mean, what the hell? You can't answer. I mean,
I just don't know why Tim Schloss doesn't get on the show.
What's that?
I don't know why Tim Schloss doesn't get on the show. That's what I want.
Well, I'll put Tim on. I had Tim on a few months ago, and he went to his son-in-law's, and they did it with the laptop.
Right.
One more time. Did it with a tablet. And it was extremely, extremely bad internet. It was it was just bad, period. But we can definitely get that on. And Kenny Stewart, man. Kenny, you watch us all the time. You were terrific when we had you on. And can't thank you guys enough. Absolutely. We have the Christmas special. Go ahead, Steve. You can tell about the Christmas special.
Sure, show,
And then I'm
dude.
going to do my closing monologue.
All right. So, in a nutshell, Fred and I, because we love doing what we do, we decided that we wanted to work together a little more. And the first thing that we're going to do as a learning curve and just to have fun and embrace everybody is we have created a Christmas show. We've got a lineup of heavy hitters for guests. I'm not saying who they are. Fred might leak it out, but it won't be me. And we have put it out there that we've invited everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean you watching. Everybody. Send me a 15 to 30-second clip, a video of you saying Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever the case may be. Just wish your fellow paintballers well. You send me that clip. I'm going to put that clip on and we're going to include it. We're going to make this the greatest Christmas show in paintball that this sport has ever seen. And hopefully we're going to do it on a yearly basis. And what we're going to do is we're going to get Fred manning the cameras and talking most of the people. And I'm going to be running it from my laptop and I'm going to be popping things up and showing little pictures. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun. And we're just going to wish everybody the best Christmas possible. And hopefully if we create enough positive energy, we're going to have one hell of a 2021.
And that is in Pacific time, 6:00 Pacific time. So that's 9:00 Eastern time. And it's going to be the 23rd, which is next Wednesday. My normal show is Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So this is a special on Wednesday. So everybody, send Steve your greeting. We're looking forward to that big time. And we're going to have a great time. We're going to have some great people on. And I'm going to love it. So
I got to show one thing off. Nobody ever saying I was digging through my old gear and I found a Raven jersey.
Right on.
So
very cool.
Well, not a jersey, but a long sleeve shirt. But yeah.
Steve, thanks a lot for coming on tonight, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm going to check out before you let me go. Play with passion, everybody.
All right. That was Mr. Steve McGuire, Paintball Unknown Podcast. All right, I guess we come to another end an hour and a half later. I didn't mean for it to run that long, but it is what it is. I had a terrific time. I mean, I don't think I put anybody on since I've started this that I just have not thoroughly enjoyed and had a great, great time with. Having Freddy Valente come back on tonight was terrific. Freddy, wasn't for Freddy, I probably wouldn't know any of this stuff here, not a bit. And having Bud Orwatch and everybody else, I just can't thank you guys enough. You know, my viewership keeps growing every week, and it's because of all you people out there. You know, if there's something you want to hear about or something you think that we need to say, get a hold of me and let me know. You know, I look for somebody new every week. All kinds of you guys write in and say some cool things, and I try to pick one person out every week and put them on the show the following week, because that is what makes the sport grow. I'm trying to be inclusive to everybody, and I think the Christmas show that Steve and I are going to do is going to be a kick. It absolutely is. So thank you so much, Belkin. You guys remember, Christmas is coming up. Get a hold of them. Gino and all the good people at Belkin, they are going to love to help you get their stuff there before Christmas. Because, you know, paintball is what it's all about. If we support our paintball fields, our paintball stores, they will support us and keep the sport growing. So that's something I just think that everybody should think about, because, you know, we need to take care of each other. That's what makes the sport grow. And bring in people from the outside, tell them about the sport, you know, show them how cool everything is, and ask them to come and join you sometime, okay? So I guess that's about it for me. Again, one more time, I can't thank my viewers enough. You guys are nothing short of terrific. And I just, there's not even words that I can put together to tell you how grateful I am to you guys watching my show. And all the shares, you guys share it all the time. And I got to tell you, you guys all be careful. Bud, thanks a million again. I have got not enough thanks for Bud Orr. All right, everybody out there, please be safe out there, but play hard, play safe, play fair until next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time and Wednesday night at 6 o'clock Pacific time for the Christmas special with Steve McGuire and myself. We'll be looking for you guys then. So stay safe.